What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are one day out and it does not feel that way. It's so weird. I think maybe because this is my second comp, so I keep forgetting that I'm literally competing tomorrow. I'm just doing what I need to do each day. So one day out today, no training. So I got my last training session in yesterday at the Iron Religion gym. No cardio either, just kind of chilling. We carved up yesterday and dropped a little bit of weight. So today we're doing a smaller carb up because I'm still quite full. So essentially at the moment I am weighing in a little bit higher than I did for my Australia show. Could be a variety of reasons, but I'm holding a little bit more fullness this time, so we probably won't have to do an aggressive carb up. So we didn't do as much of an aggressive carb up yesterday, which is probably why I dropped 100 grams, and today we're just doing a little bit less. And tomorrow I go on pretty early, so the show starts at 9 a.m. and I have to get my makeup done at 4:30 a.m. So yeah, it's gonna be nice and early, so we don't have overly too much time to fill out, which is a good thing. So I don't actually have to eat that much, so I'm pretty happy where I am. It's a little bit more stressful being almost too flat and having to kind of fill out last minute. For me personally, I know it sounds weird, I'm I'd rather just not eat that much in these last few days. So I'm glad that I'm sitting where I somewhat need to be, so I don't get to eat that much, but I really don't mind that I don't. So that's probably a good thing. I'm happy about that. So yeah, that's where we are at right now. Soon I'm gonna get my hair washed and blow dried. I don't know how good this place is, but you know, it's a wash and blow dry. I can fix it with my straightener. And then at 6 o'clock tonight, we're gonna go get my first coat of tan. And then I have my first US athletes meeting. So I'm super excited. This lineup is stacked. We have pretty much nearly 30 girls, and I'll be the second last person on stage. It's just because of my last name, I'm always towards the end. So it's always just I'm just gonna have to wait through all these girls going through their routines and whatnot. I am wearing a new bikini. I'm gonna be doing a purpley blue. I'm still in that blue theme, but a purpley blue. Yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a little bit of an update, and I will check back in with you guys soon. So hair's all washed, 3 meals down. I've just spent a few hours working, just getting all check-ins done and sorted so I can just focus on competing tomorrow, and all my clients are all set and ready to go. And I'm just packing my comp day bag now. I also went to Target to get a few last minute essentials, so I'll just show you guys what I pack in my show day bag and also what I got from Target. So first thing I got was some baggy pants. I have a bunch of trackies that I have been wearing for the Australian Pro Show and whatnot, but they are a little bit tighter, and I wasn't too worried because with Pro Tan in Australia, I'm really familiar with it, and it's literally it's indestructible. You can really mess it up, and I've messed it up a lot before, and it'll still look fine. They'll fix it after the last coat goes on. It's all good. But this one, because I'm not sure, I bought even more baggier pants just to make sure I don't streak it or anything. So I just picked these up from Target. By the way, the Target here is totally different from Australia. I have a super Target, so they literally sell everything and groceries and everything else you would need. And then also I got a black towels, especially when you're traveling and you're staying at an Airbnb and stuff. I'm gonna use the black towel for showering after, and I got another one to lay on the bed as well, and basically for me to lay on. This one is an extra large one that I'll also use for comp day, so I'm gonna pack this in my comp bag for me to lay on the ground with, because I don't know what kind of ground it's gonna be. So I'm gonna lay this on the ground so I can lay on it. It protects my tan, and also after that I can use it to lay on the bed so I don't stain the bed sheets and whatnot, and also again to shower with, so I don't dirty their towels, because they may charge you a surcharge if you dirty their stuff. So again, pro tip, definitely get some black sheets, black towel, whatever you may need to get. Again, I didn't do that for the Australia show, but I'm doing it for this one because again, I'm unfamiliar with the tan. Again, Pro Tan is pretty good. You just need a black towel to kind of shower with. So for me, what I did was I had a mini massive dose one. After I showered, I just used that to dry off it first and make sure I really wash all the tan off, and then after that use the white towels that they gave us, and then it was fine. But generally, yeah, just get black towels just in case. So I'm going to show you my show day bag now. So I always carry a rolling suitcase, and this is pretty much my hand carry as well. So in here I just have mask. I have my jewelry in there, some wet wipes just in case. I should probably put some tissues in there as well, so I will pack some tissues. The towel, the black towel that I had in there, which I just took out. And then I have my robe. I have this little neck pillow thing that I'm going to lay down with. Of course, pump up bands. And then I got my heels. And then I got my main bikini. And then I got my spare bikini. So those are the comp day essentials that I will be bringing. I'll also be adding in my hairbrush after I re-straighten my hair tonight. Oh yes, another thing I got from Target is these like shower cap things for tanning, because I'm not sure whether they'll have them, but I'm going to bring them just in case to protect my hair from the tan. So that's what I got. And then I have like my food stuff in a separate bag. So I have rice cakes, which is the main thing I'm going to be using, I reckon. I also have a bottle of water here. I will be drinking water on show day unless coach tells me otherwise, but I've been drinking water on my last show as well, so not too much. So I have this for water, and then probably won't use this, but instead of chips I got some like salted pretzels, and just in case I don't eat them, Jeremy can have them, and lollies in case I need them. These are just extras on standby. I will normally be carving up on like just cereal and rice cakes and water. I think is enough to fill me out. But just in case we need like fast carbs or again a lot of sodium, these are why I got these, just in case. Got to the Hyatt Regency. Thanks, babe, for driving me.
Not even pause.
Yeah, so we got here. We found the place. Now we just have to find where to go. So it's in the Hyatt Hotel, and yeah, it's all feeling real now. It like literally did not feel real until we got here and I saw how beautiful this hotel place is, and I'm gonna go get the tan now. So it's all happening. Need to figure out where to go, which is always hard. I hope they have like signs somewhere or something like that. Fitness center. Oh, where to go? Literally no idea where to go. We finally found it. Here to get tan. These are all the so cute. I hope to be on one of these one day. The Tampa Pro. We're all tanned up. I'm with Claire and Steph, Aussie girls, and we're here for our check-in now. It is all so crazy, just like literally Jim Manuel. Yeah, we like literally saw Jim Manuel walk past, and I was just like, oh my god. It was crazy. Alright, time to check in.
Some of my people like, yeah, she's got like the honors, like in Australia, but then it's just been so long that I've kind of just like.
For you guys, your tickets that you get, your pre-drink and final ticket, are with Brad right around the corner. Oh yeah, Brad's here too, so he'll be right around the corner with your tickets to grab those.
We're going to bring you out in groups first, okay? And then have you come out individually. Now,
and our staff that has been working on everything for you is all women. So
What'd you get?
We got like protein, like BCAAs, immune thing, like a teddy bear. We're gonna get a t-shirt. I'm home now, just checked in, had such a great time. And yeah, I'm gonna be the second last person on stage tomorrow. It's gonna be like nearly 30 girls, and I saw so many people that I follow on Instagram, YouTube, that are competing, not competing, the coaches and like judges, and like I just can't believe I'm seeing them in the flesh. It's so surreal, so crazy, and yeah, I'm just so happy and so blessed. And we got really cute goodie bags. Let me show you. So everyone competing got a little goodie bag, and look what they gave us. Firstly, cute little teddy bear. How cute is this? And it's wearing a shirt that says Girl Power. Tomorrow I will get a shirt as well. So they gave me a little ticket to go claim my shirt tomorrow. And then they gave us freaking full-size protein. It's called Glam Pro, and yeah, like a red velvet flavor. Oh my goodness. Got full-size BCAAs. And also, I'm really excited about this, but we have like another little immune formula as well, so super excited about that. And of course my number, I am 151. And yeah, there's like a bunch of other like little posters. Yeah, some posters in there. And a little gift card for if I do decide to buy anything. But this is the ticket for my free shirt tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just soaking it all in. I literally stood there just staring at everyone, and just everything is so surreal and so crazy. And obviously I met up with Steph and Claire, and it was so nice to have familiar faces there, because I think I might have felt a little bit lost because everyone had their own little groups and little crews. Everyone kind of knew their people and whatnot. But I'm so happy, so blessed. I just took my last photos for Coach, so hopefully he'll tell me what the game plan is for tomorrow soon. I'll get all my food sorted and packed, and waking up at 3 a.m. for the 4:30 a.m. makeup appointment tomorrow. I'm so ready to begin this amazing journey and big part of my life tomorrow. Show day morning. Carving up on some cereal and a little bit of chicken and almond butter. Look at all that cereal. Hair, makeup, tan, and everything is done. We're at the venue, the show has started. I probably go on in about 2 hours after all the amateur divisions are done. So now I just need to eat my third meal. So far I've had 2 super high carb meals already. I'm gonna quickly eat my third meal.
Ladies, if you're in true novice, you should be backstage already. If you're in novice,
Third meal, another 50 grams of cereal.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to win the crown. I'm ripped off with these fucking crowds. We're all taught they deserve it now. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
So we all just came off stage, just finished prejudging, and now we have like 4 hours before finals. It was a stack lineup, and everyone had like so much muscle density and whatnot. I'm really, really proud of Claire making 3rd call out.
Thanks, man. Proud of all of us. All of us killed it out there.
Yeah, and like we're all just here, just trying to get better, get feedback, keep making improvements.
Yeah.
So 1 show down for me. We all have Pittsburgh next week, but we have finals tonight still. So I'm gonna try and fill out a little bit more for finals, then we'll see how it goes. But I'm so happy that I have them here.
I'm so happy you're here, and it's the beginning.
It's the beginning for us. We're gonna travel the world, keep
Yeah.
doing shows, keep
Yeah.
getting better, and
This
just
is what we do now.
not giving up. Like this is literally only the beginning, and this makes me want to be so much better and like so excited to grow more muscle.
Yeah.
It is now Monday, the 2nd of May, and I'm 4 days out again for my very last show. I didn't get to obviously vlog as much as I wanted to for the last show. I was just really there soaking in the moment and just taking everything in and just enjoying my time, and obviously spending time with Steph and Claire and all that kind of stuff. So obviously didn't get to vlog much. It's very hard obviously vlogging myself with Ethan not here, so I don't know, these show day vlogs will not probably be like as good and as extensive as the Australia ones, but I'm just so happy and blessed to be here and to start my journey. Like a lot of people may not understand this, or like obviously we need to have that fire and drive in us, and I am on this journey. And obviously I came to Orlando wanting to get an Olympia qualification, which means that I had to win the show, and I had to win the Australia show as well in order to get my qualification. So obviously the goal was to get a qualification, and I have not gotten that yet. For Pittsburgh, the goal was not to get a qualification. There will be like literally 8 to 10 Olympians at the Pittsburgh show, and plus 30 plus girls, and going to Pittsburgh was more to experience one of the biggest shows in the world, just have the opportunity to share the stage with the best, because I know that will make me better. And I'm on a journey of self-improvement, and I'm on a journey to be the very best version of myself, to learn and all that kind of stuff. I've never done 3 peak weeks in a row, so we've gained a lot of knowledge from that. I carved up so much on the other show, and I still managed to kind of stay tight. And I got feedback. So my feedback from the judges was basically just more upper body fullness. They really love my overall presentation, my package, and my balance, and which is what we know is really important. But at the same time, after being at that show with 30 plus girls, I now know that regardless of all my pros and strengths, I need to stand out in that front pose straight away, because there's so many girls, and the only way to do that is to have like just a very big taper and just really impressive upper body. A lot of girls who had the really impressive upper body may not be as balanced as I am, but you need to have that first. And everyone was watching and coaching, everyone was, and it's obviously my back pose is really good, but I didn't manage to really get looked at or judged in my back pose, because again, there was just so many girls, and I was just lacking that density and fullness in my upper body, which is all built in the off season. So in terms of prep and peaking and everything, still really happy. Like there's not much more I could have done, and whatever, we might experiment a little bit more with Pittsburgh, and that's why I'm here. I'm here to do all these shows and experiment and get better, and the only way to improve and learn and get experience is to be here to do it and to just live this life. So I know a lot of people don't understand, and they probably just will probably wonder why I'm doing this, and I don't know, I kind of feel like I would be judged a lot. They're like, oh yeah, she went there to win and she didn't. But it's not about that, and I'm not even disappointed, because everyone was so good, and I wanted to be here to see it in person for myself, see how good everyone is, just share the stage with them and get this experience, because winning the pro card is one thing, and it took so much to get here, and not a lot of people get the opportunity to win their pro card, to be able to compete in the pro show, to be able to experience this kind of pressure and this kind of like defeat, I guess. Like, I don't really feel defeated, but like, yeah, like to be able to fail at this isn't even an opportunity for most people. And I'm so grateful, because for a long time I didn't have the opportunity to even come here and try. You know, being able to come here and try and to even give my best and learn, like show my faces to the judges, get feedback, see how everyone looks like in person is so much different. See what the judges are really looking for, know exactly what I need and what I lack, and have clarity and vision and drive and fire from these shows. Meet like-minded people. I got to talk to a lot of people and just get feedback from just people like backstage in the audience, and just share my journey, and everything is really important and special to me, and that's why I'm here, and that's why I do what I do. And I know that a lot of people are rooting for me to fail, I'm not gonna lie, especially maybe not on my YouTube channel, but like on my Instagram, definitely. I think people are watching to see me fail, but you know, they don't even have the opportunity to fail. And I feel very blessed to be on this journey and to be on this climb, and to even get this hunger to like want to do better. I got to start from the bottom, and not many people can even get to this point to be able to start from the bottom. Like, being a pro, competing as a pro internationally is on a whole new level. Like, winning your pro card is hard, but let me tell you, competing as a pro is even harder. And I'm so glad that I got to experience this for myself. And this is going to make me such a better athlete. And for me, I love the work, I love the grind, I love this journey. Putting my body through traveling, flying, doing 3 peak weeks, and feeling the way I do now, still loving it and wanting to do this and ready to do it again for the 3rd time. I know that this is meant for me. And you never know whether something is right for you and meant for you until you just go out there and try and do it and experience it. And I have done that, and it's only the beginning. I have to really plan properly what my next steps and next shows are, but I'm really excited to do Pittsburgh. And like I said, I know I'm not going to get a top call out in Pittsburgh, but I want to look better. So this time we're going to trial different things. I left absolutely nothing to lose. This morning I woke up looking like my best ever. My weight is up a little bit, but I look hard and tighter, and like, the only way for me to know how my body responds to flying, how my body responds to peaking 3 times, how my body responds to different levels of carbs, different levels of depletion, different peaking, sodium, water. The only way to know and experience and learn is to be here, to do it for real. You can do your trial peak weeks and all the everything you want and cut and whatever without having a show, and it's not going to be the same. Like, you have to be here to do it and experience the nerves, the everything that it is. Be on stage, under those stage lights, get those photos, have someone in the audience watching you, giving you know, feedback and all that kind of stuff. See how your tan looks, trial different makeup, trial different hair, try different suit colors. And you can try to do a lot of that as much as you want, just faking it and trialing it. But the only real way is to actually do it, to actually be here, to actually live it. So if any of you are thinking about doing it and don't think you're good enough, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not good enough yet, but I'm here. And the only way I'm going to get better is to be here and do it. And maybe a lot of people think like, you know, they want to wait and I should have waited or like whatever, but I've waited so long, and I'm glad that I came here. I'm glad that I threw myself in the deep end, and I know I'm going to get so much better because I've thrown myself into the deep end. Yep, I've just sank, you know, and sometimes you can sink and sometimes you can swim, and you will never know. And the only time you fail is if you don't even try. And I'm so glad that I'm here trying. And again, a lot of people may think this is a waste of my time. A lot of people may think that like this is just not for me. Like, I'm too small. I need to put on more muscle. I need to take like a 5-6 year long off season, and I'm hitting 30 and it's just not going to work because I need to live a normal life and have a family and have kids and whatever. But you know, screw them. This is my life and this is what I want to do. And being here doing this now, I have so much clarity that like I'm meant for this and this is meant for me, and that, you know, I love it. I love this life. I loved every moment. I was disappointed, of course, and I expect more of myself, and I want more of myself, and I want to do better. But at the same time, I am loving this process. I'm loving the grind. I love show day. I'm so glad that I got to spend it with Steph and Claire and we all have that same vision. I'm glad that I got to see how much bigger the other girls are. I'm glad I got to see their flaws, and after seeing their flaws also know that like, you know, what is more important and what stands out. And now I know that like, yeah, balance and stuff is important, and having a glute hamstring time and being conditioned is important when you have the opportunity to make it to that first call out and get noticed. How do I make it there? I need to just stand out straight away with like a bigger upper body. And that was my feedback as well. Just, you know, just a little bit more on the upper. Like literally that's what Sandy said. And she remembered me. I walked up to her before even telling her like, you know, my number and what I was just like, oh yeah, Tan, your last name. And that means a lot to me, and I take all her feedback on board. Conditioning was good as well, and they reckon I don't need to push more for conditioning, but if I get bigger and harder, that will just make me look more conditioned naturally anyway. So I just need that extra pop, that extra just hardness to my body and my physique that I know can only be done in the off season. So obviously it's not going to be done between this show and next show, but after Pittsburgh I'm straight to work on it. I'm straight to work on my upper body, get that all up, and then continuing to obviously still keep an eye on like balance and all that kind of stuff, and flow, and still all those are still really, really important. But I can like push full on, full force upper body, get that down pack, really work on that and make that my priority, and then continue on my journey to still chase that qualification. That's still the main goal. But again, I didn't achieve my main goal, but I achieved so much more. And it doesn't matter if people believe in it, if people get it, if people think whatever they may want to think of me and what I'm doing. Like, I'm happy doing what I'm doing, and I love this life and what I've been able to do the past few weeks. Travel across the world, experience that, learn about flying, learn about what you need to do in each airport. It's so different. There's so much to do, you know, and just see how it's like here. And there's just so much, and I've learned so much, and that is something that nobody can put a price on. So on this show day, we definitely learned that, you know, I can handle like a very good amount of carbs. I have to remember that like being in a lineup of 30 people, I had to wait backstage for a long time. So I really started to flatten out just before going up on stage. So I wasn't able to be as full as I possibly could, and I have to take that into consideration next time. And these are the things you learn. You never know what you need to know until you're up against a lineup of 30 girls, and then you realize these things. You're like, cool, 30 girls, what do I need to do to stand out? Cool, 30 girls, that means everyone has to do their routine. How long will it take before it's my turn? Where do I stand in that lineup? And I know now, because my name, it goes by last name. My last name starts with T. I'm usually, so the last two shows, I was like the last few girls to come out. So I need to make an impression. You know, I need to stand out straight away. The people have already watched like 29 people before me. Like I need to be better, like stand out a little bit more, do what I need to do, and also more importantly, make sure that like I'm still pumping up and filling out and maybe eating as I'm in the lineup, because I was in the line backstage for a long time before I was able to get on stage. And now that I know any show with a big lineup, I have to keep that in mind and have to know that. And even coaches, like maybe we need to eat a little bit more fat to make sure the carbs don't burn off so quickly. And when I'm nervous, I think my body burns through the carbs as well. So we've learned so much. We've learned that, you know, I can get full fast, but I can flatten out fast as well. So again, I would have never learned this, and me and coach would have never gotten the opportunity to learn about this if I have not came and did this show. I'm really excited to see how many girls there are in Pittsburgh, because it'll be pretty much the same thing. There's going to be definitely more than 30 girls. So it'll be a while when I'm backstage before I get on stage. And so either we have to get more fats in, or like I push my carb up later and keep carbing up when I'm still standing in line. We're going to experiment with having like some chips and sodium and all that kind of stuff. And I could have only done that, did that, and learned from it from being here and coming here, and I don't regret coming here at all, because that's the only opportunity we have to learn and get better. And more importantly, I got a chance to practice my posing and being really competitive with my posing. Now I know when there's so many girls on stage, sometimes there's absolutely no space. I had no space when I came out in my lineup. I was just like pushed to the side. I was all the way at the end. So I had to really fight in the lineup. It's something I got to do in Australia as well. Just practice that battle and that fight in that lineup, and knowing that like I love doing that. And I got compliments from other coaches who was there at the show as well, telling me like, you really bossed that like tall girl next to you. I'm like, yeah, I'm short, I'm small, and there's 30 people. I have to really fight for it. I have to step forward. I have to pose big. I have to bring my personality. I have to really stand out. And like, I already knew that I can and have done that, and being able to practice that has given me more confidence, and it'll only make me get better. Like, I don't want my first ever show to be the biggest one and then me not know how to fight for my spot. Like, now I have experience fighting. I have 2 pro shows under my belt, experience being a smaller competitor, being a shorter competitor, and what I have to do to stand out and like fight to be seen. I'm excited for the next stages of my life. So I'm gonna end today's vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Thank you for following along my journey, and thank you for still believing in me. Thank you for still watching me. And I know I may not be a top call out Olympian or whatever yet, but I hope you seeing me chase my dream and what I want and enjoy the journey along the way, because that's so important. You have to love the work before you can see the results. The results will come as long as you keep working at it. And like a lot of the girl who won this show, she's done over like 20 pro shows to keep improving and keep showing up and taking the judges' feedback on board and working on it, going back and coming back and going back and coming back. And it's a journey, it's a process. And if you don't have that resilience to be able to deal with disappointment sometimes and results not being what you want, and you don't love the work and you're only doing it for the results, you're not going to last long. And if you don't last long, you're not going to do well. Longevity and just being able to keep going in this sport is so important. And I know now that like I definitely have that. I have it in me. I'm strong enough to take any defeats and failures and take that on board and make myself better, come back stronger, come back firing and fighting. And I hope this was able to help you guys. So I'll catch you guys in the next one.